We are in business. Written by Kevin. A successful year. Okay, let's get started. Mr. Mabry said to the Kids Company Leaders Team, KCLT, Kids Company, KCO, was national programs of school companies run by students. The Adams School's Kids COs has 93 members from 6th grades. The leaders team was made up of 5 students who were elected each year. Miss Mabry was their advisor. It's been a successful year, Miss Mabry began. Adam KCO has exceeded its goal for the year. The members has built the school garden and opened a school store and collected coats for homeless people. You did so well, I wrote to the Kids CEO. State comment about your success, Miss Mabry explained. Important news. I have important news, Miss Mabry stated. Cool, Mandy interrupted, always ready to talk. As a member of the KCLT, you have been invited to present a project to the National Kids CEO Committee. If the committee members approve your plan, they will award $3,000 to fund your project. Miss Mabry continued. Wow, said Brian, the math wit and Kids CEO finance guy. We could really be in business. Yes, said Miss Mabry cautiously, but you need a plan. Look over the requirements, Miss Mabry advised. Agreed on a project to propose. Jason and Elizabeth began reading and taking notes. Chris and Mandy started talking about how exciting this opportunity was. Brian was figuring out how much time they had to complete the project. Let's start a book mobile for preschooler, said Brian. How about babysitting program to help adults going back to school, offered Chris. Or a music video with a message, Mandy added. Wait a minute, you guys, Elizabeth interrupted. Aren't we a team? We have to decide together. Look like we're going to have to decide on a way to decide, Jason observed. The leaders stopped what they were doing. They sat looking at each other, not sure what to do next. Again, Mandy was the first to speak. How are we going to pick a project? She said. We could put all the projects in a hat and pick one, Chris suggested. That doesn't seem right, Jason said. We were elected to lead. We should be doing more than just throwing ideas in hats. Making a decision. What do the rules say? Mandy asked. Elizabeth explained that the project had to follow the Kids CEO mission statement, and the plan had to show how the money would be used. Jason pulled out the Kids CEO mission statement. He read, Kids CEO participants work together to learn and use the way of business to run successful projects that benefit to school and community in a positive way. How will we choose? Said Chris. We can draw straws or play rock, paper, scissors. We have to operate like a business, Elizabeth agreed. How do we do that? Asked Brian. We ask the people who elected us, suggested Jason. What a great idea, said Mandy. We present our ideas to our stockholders, like real corporation. Mandy could find the drama in any situation. The team leader decided they would present the ideas to all the members of the Adams Kids CEO. Then they would ask the members to vote on their project presentation ideas. They would present the members' favorite idea to commit. The kids shared the plan with Miss Mabry. I think that's a great plan, Miss Mabry said. It shows leadership to ask the members of the company to participate in your decision. The team divided up the task. Brian, Mandy, and Chris began brainstorming project ideas. They wanted to start with a list of potential ideas and end up with no more than 3 final ideas to put on the ballot. They had a lot of discussing to do. Elizabeth and Jason would check that each idea supported the Kids CEO mission statement as they put together information for the presentation. Mandy and Chris began preparing their presentation to the Adam Kids CEO members. First, they would reveal last year's successes. Then they would read the kids' CEO mission statement and tell the club members about the invitation they had received from the kids' CEO state committee. At the end of their presentation, they would talk about the proposed ideas and pass out ballots for voting. Brian was preparing a letter inviting all of the members to meet after school on the following Monday. After that, he would design the ballots using a computer program. By Thursday afternoon, the list of projects was complete. The entire KCLT agreed that their 3 projects were supported by the kids' CEO mission statement and were good enough to present at the club meeting. The ballot was complete. The project was an after-school reading program for kids and grown-ups, a music video for sale to promote the school tutoring program, and the last thing is a babysitting program for the kids of adults who are going back to school. The company meeting. The day of meeting arrived. The members of the KCLT dressed in their most business-like clothes. The club met in the school multi-purpose room. Are you guys ready? Brian asked Manny and Chris. Manny nodded her head. Brian thought it was the first time he saw Manny answer it without a word. Manny and Chris gave their presentation. The whole club applause. The students were glad to be included in the decision-making process. The ballots were passed out. Amazing. Elizabeth collected the ballots and most of the club stayed to see which project would be voted the favorite. As it turned out, the after-school reading program won by a landslide. I guess everyone agreed our school could use the money to buy students more books, Brian said. Or maybe they thought the music video wouldn't sell, Mandy suggested. Maybe they thought helping parents needing babysitting would be too hard for students to organize, said Chris. The plan. Whatever they thought, Brian said. We'd better get to work. We have a project now, we need a good business plan. But the plan didn't take long because Brian has been working on all 3 plans all along. He sat with the leaders team and Miss Mabry to show them how they might spend the $3,000 to buy books, supplies, and advertising for the program. Brian, said Mandy, you're the financial expert. You should present the plan. Thanks, but I get so nervous when I talk to a group, Brian said. You and Chris can present to the committee. You two are talking expert, no question. Everyone laughed. Thank you for listening. That's the end.